I'm out of the picture.
Just give it this one.
Live chat, and then do the pop out chat where it's a little better to read, or easier to read. Screw over, don't chop your head off. Right there.
Okay. One person in.
Ashton or Betty.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was going to say.
And they're out. How long are you waiting on that? Let's see. Take a minute.
Hey, Betty.
Hi, Betty. How you doing? She beat Ashton twice now.
I know, right? But today's his birthday. Cut him some slack.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's good. How you like your sticker that we sent you? Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
It's a great big envelope for just a tiny sticker, though, isn't it? Yeah, Ashton's slipping pretty bad now. How old is Ashton today?
25, I think. He graduated same year Angel did. Either 25 or 26.
He's either 25 or 26. Maybe he'll chime in. It was a big envelope. Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't fit in a regular envelope, so they had to give me that thing.
We had two, but whoever come in popped back out.
Yeah.
It's just now 8 o'clock, though.
Yeah. Yeah, we started a couple minutes early. I was bored. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad you like it. We got we put a big one on her card on the back window. Well, it's in that thumbnail. It covers
In that one video, yeah.
Pretty much the whole back window of her car. We done them in blue because that's her favorite color.
And the color of my car.
Yeah.
We figured maybe them would get us some more people watching us or something. Could you start early, or I would be asleep.
Yeah.
Well, we got to work tomorrow too, so.
Yeah, we figured we'd try to get on here a little earlier. Well, I mean, we could have went on about 7, but I figured nobody get on around then, so we waited till 8. 8 seems to be a pretty good time.
It's Sunday, and a lot of people are probably still at church.
Yeah, getting off church and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Usually they leave about 8.
Maybe we'll get a few more people in here in just a few minutes.
Well, that, and you were doing that video too.
Yeah, I was editing a video. This little cheap light we got.
And then we did another video we haven't put up yet of a waffle maker, almost like the egg cooker.
Yeah, it's the My Mini thing, the little My Mini line at Walmart. She's wanting to do all of them.
Yeah, I think there's a toaster and there's a cheese grilled one too.
Since she was asleep last night. Well, that's all right, because last night our internet just wouldn't work.
We tried it like 3 times and
Yeah, it was so cloudy and kind of stormy a little bit, but it just wouldn't work.
rain.
So we just said we just cut it off.
Rain and snow flurries, and it just wasn't liking us.
Yeah, it just wasn't cooperating last night. One day we will do something about the internet, but for right now, it's the best we got. It's the best we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it works good, and sometimes it don't work at all. Sometimes it don't work good.
Wonder who else is in here.
That is, you're racking up views on the camera video. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like 315 on it right now, which I mean,
On the hamburger one, yeah.
Yeah.
I did beef stew, but I don't think I did a video on it, did I?
Mm-mm.
We did the bacon, and we did the eggs, and we did the hamburger meat.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll get around to doing another one for
The beef stew and all that crap.
beef stew and a pork roast or something.
Yeah.
See what else I can come up with that I can.
And because the days we're off, it's storming and raining and muddy, and I can't get outside and do a whole lot. So hopefully we'll get a few days where I can get outside and mess with some stuff and get some stuff done. So I actually had an ad today for one of your videos first time. That's cool. Maybe they're starting to send them out a little bit now.
Well, baby. We're doing a video. You want to come say hi?
You want to come up here?
Okay, come here. You can say hi.
Also, no, not yet. They haven't monetized yet. We're still got a long way to go on the monetization part of it.
No, you can go back and play. Okay, you can take it back in there.
We actually we're pretty much a little over halfway on the monetization part of it. We got a little over half the subscribers we need, and we got a little over half the watch hours we need. So we're just a little over half, which for 4 months really ain't really bad. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Some people get monetized in a few days, and some people it takes them a year. So. I guess it just boils down to that one video. You know, something goes, I guess what's called viral or whatever. Just get one video to go viral, and then you get all your
We ain't found that one yet, though.
Yeah, we ain't found that video yet.
Buddy wants out there with you.
Those Bigfoot videos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, in all honesty, I think I'll do one just because we joke around so much on here, but I think I will do one.
Yeah, and I've been telling the kids that I need an extra pair of the baby shoes because I need to do one for the chickens.
Yeah, my buddy KC said you want a good video, put shoes on them chickens. So.
And I thought about it. If they don't flock me.
Flock.
They might.
I'm too lazy to run around the woods with a Bigfoot suit on, but I'll get Jordan to do it. He'll put it on to do it.
Or Ashton.
Yeah.
Jordan or Ashton.
Yeah. I don't know, Ashton don't come down no more. I enjoy watching the chicken video. Yeah. Thank you. It's just a constant thing with them. I mean, as far as keeping them up and stuff.
Keeping everything tended to.
Yeah. In the springtime, we're going to add an outside run for them. Hook it to the little chicken barn. In behind it, we're going to do like a big lot for them, and put one of the doors on it that close of a night and open of a day. That way they can get outside more too. So.
Or just get to really, really watch the hawks.
Yeah. Ashton can't get up the driveway. Good job. So.
Well, Ashton was coming up before it was tore up though. Before it was fixed though.
Yeah.
You're still not getting eggs. Are you using laying mash? Because we're still getting eggs.
Yeah, we still get all kinds of eggs. We get average anywhere from a dozen and a half to 2 dozen a day.
We got 18 eggs today from the red chickens, and then we only got 1 from the Samani chickens.
Yeah. But like I said, I put that that other stuff in mine too. The soy meal. I put soy meal in mine using layer pellets. Go to. I worry about that driveway. Yeah,
we did get 1 load of gravel, and the guy's supposed to bring 2 more Wednesday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to rain too, and he got stuck in the dry and with no rain, so I don't know.
Yeah, I ain't gonna fix the front part of the driveway where it goes up the rock. I'm not gonna fix that because that's a very good deterrent. It doesn't affect us in any way. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave the front of the driveway like it is. I ain't gonna. But when you get down off the road where it gets real slick down in here,
no more gravel.
Yeah. If it wasn't, I mean, if I had a good, I guess
we need it. We spun today.
Yeah, coming in and out here, man, it's like solid ice. It really is. I have to get some of that storage stuff. Yeah, if you go to what is that called? The Farmers Co-op, Betty, and just tell them you want soy meal. It comes in 50-pound bags, and you mix that. You mix that with go to laying mash and not the pellets. Use the mash, the crumbles, and mix it with that and give it to them.
And then we also put a little bit of that red pepper flakes in it.
Yeah, that really don't have nothing to do with the egg production part. The soy meal is what makes yours spit out egg.
It helps keep them warm and stuff sometimes. So
you can give them whole corn and red pepper flakes, and it kind of ups their body temperature for the winter. But yeah, Green Man, the driveway part, right the very first of the driveway, we go up the rock, and it's a good deterrent. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to touch that at all. No, but when you get down the other side of the rock and start in here, there's like a little straightaway, and the mud gets really, really, really slick. And I mean, it's just like you're on ice. I've really never been on like mud like it, because it's you don't sink in the mud. It's like it forms like a real slick layer on top of it. I don't know what it's called, but it's just like ice. And you slide everywhere on that stuff. It's crazy. So there's just 3 or 4 spots that we're going to put the gravel. I mean, we've got in and out here for 10 years now, so
yeah.
But every little bit that we can put on the road, the driveway down here, coming around the curves and stuff, it'll help, because when it does snow, you tend to go toward the ditches here. So, but like I was saying, the front of the driveway, we ain't touching that, because that's good. That's good deterrent. That keeps people out.
Yeah, and that's what we want.
Yeah. But yeah, better get start using the laying mash instead of the pellets. I have better luck with it. And put some. If you don't mind feeding your chicken soy, a lot of people don't. They don't care for that.
Yeah, they don't.
But I mean, honestly, I don't see why. It's just the GMO thing, I guess. But I mean, the eggs taste the same to me. And the eggs you buy from the stores got soy and everything else in them too. So, and so far they ain't killed me yet. So I've eaten eggs all my life from the store. And really, God only knows what else they're feeding them. The eggs, for the chickens at the store, or the eggs that you buy at the store, the chickens that lay those eggs. There really ain't no telling what you're eating anyway.
We were talking about the hamburger meat and stuff, Betty. I actually did more hamburger patties and more ground up hamburger and more chicken. Last night? Yeah. But since I already did a video, I didn't do it again. You don't mind soy?
Yeah, I don't mind soy either. It doesn't bother me at all. Like I said, God only knows what you're eating. If you go buy a dozen eggs from the store, there's really no telling of what they put in the feed when they feed those chickens up to the cows, I guess. He said, I worry about that driveway. If we can just get a couple spots fixed in the driveway, you know, that's all that really bothers me is a couple spots.
Mhm.
Too much protein, yeah. Well, that the soy meal, now when you get that, it's 47% protein. And laying chicken, you can burn them out by giving them too much. You don't want to give them a whole bunch of it. It's I think they told me 1-to-3 ratio, like 1 part soy meal to 3 parts laying mash. You know, you kind of.
Mhm. That's what we usually do.
Yeah. Well, normally I just take like a little bowl, and I put like half of the 50-pound bag of lamb mash in there, and I'll take a bowl and I like pour some on top of it and I stir it up, and I just keep doing all that.
Well, we showed that in the videos too.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even put a third in there. Maybe like a fifth or a sixth, maybe half of what was supposed to. And that is, they really, I mean, they slowed down a little bit laying because, I mean, we was getting 2.5.
Sometimes 3 dozen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everything combined, yeah, but we was getting over 2 dozen a day, but now we're getting like just average like 1.5 dozen a day now. So they slowed down just a little bit.
Mhm.
So other than that, I mean, they do pretty good. They're about 2 years old now. The hens are, so.
On the red ones.
Yeah, the red ones, the
Somani
Somani
are
ones.
young still.
Yeah, they ain't even a year old yet, I don't think. Well, they may be a year old now. Something.
She got some store-bought eggs.
Yeah. Yeah, once you get used to them homegrown things, and that store-bought stuff just ain't the same no more.
Well, that when you raise your own, you know what you're feeding them. Where in the store, you don't know what they're getting or what they're not getting.
We still dehydrate our eggs. I mean, pretty much all of them.
A lot.
I mean, we eat a few here and there, but I mean, honestly, most of the time we just dehydrate all of them because we keep so many of them. We probably got what? 30, anywhere between 30 and 40 quart jars of dehydrated eggs.
Yeah.
My husband can eat store-bought. I can too, but I can taste the difference in the two, the store-bought and then what we have to. The only time we buy eggs is whenever I forget and I grind up all the eggs, like for Thanksgiving or Christmas when she makes deviled eggs and stuff. And I grind them all.
Sometimes I catch you before you do it, but sometimes I don't.
Most of the time I grind them all up before I remember we got to use them. Or I grind them all up, and next morning we look for eggs to cook for breakfast after I done grind them all up.
And then we just find something else to make.
Yeah.
You know, another thing we can try to do is with our vacuum sealer, take and cut up steak and eggs and make like them breakfast rolls and put them in them sealer bags and put them in the freezer.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it freeze burn after a while. I would say. I mean, I don't know. That's one thing I never tried.
I don't know, because the vacuum seal bags last a lot longer. Oh, did you? How'd you like it?
Did it work pretty good for you? Well, I imagine they would last longer if you put them in the Mylar bag and then put them in the freezer. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, because vacuum sealer bags last like a year, and the Mylar bags would last longer than that.
Yeah, we just have to try it and see. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Or we can always put them in the jar and can them too.
Yes, it was easy. Yeah. Yeah, and once you use that thing, it's pretty neat. Like we were saying earlier, we heard the. Do y'all have water? Yeah, we got plenty of water.
We have rain catchment.
Oh, spring? No. We use all rainwater. There's a couple little wet weather spring heads in here. Like if it rains, that they'll run for like a week to 2 weeks. So the water table is really high. It's just we've always done good on rainwater, and we run it through our filter system and all that stuff, so it's perfectly safe. I would say it's a lot safer than what you buy at the store.
Ashton said, dang, I wasn't the first tonight. No, we said it was probably because it was your birthday. Betty was asking how old you were.
Yeah, Ashton's slipping.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, rainwater. We got 8. What's in the videos? But we got 8 275-gallon totes. So that's 2,200.
27 years young.
27.
So,
So that's 2,200 gallons of water we have.
so yeah, he's a year older than Angel.
Yeah.
I told him 25 or 26, Ashton, because I knew you were right about Angel's age.
He's just a youngin'.
Mm-hmm. Happy birthday, Ashton.
Happy birthday, bud. But on the water, we got what I was saying about the water. On top of the mountain, I had a flat spot pushed on the top, very top of the mountain. And I want to get 2, like either the 3,000 or 6,000 gallon, the big black tanks. And I want to put those on the very top. Whenever these out here get full, I'm going to get some type of solar pump to kick on and let it pump these up into the big tank. And then gravity feed it down here. I've even got to run a pump all the time because the biggest draw right now that we have in our house on our power is the water pump. Now I'm losing my voice.
Was it the microwave or the air fryer that used a lot too? No, the coffee pot uses a
The
lot.
coffee pot.
Coffee pot uses a lot.
Yeah, believe it or not, the coffee pot, just a regular coffee pot, uses more power than the mini split on heat or cool. It also uses more power than the water pump. She has a daughter that's 29.
Granddaughter.
Oh, granddaughter, yeah.
Kisses?
I need more juice.
Here, baby. I can't get through. I'm too big.
I need juice.
Here.
Say hi. Say hi.
Hello.
You gonna say hi to everybody?
You say hi.
Me,
Hello.
Oh, you gonna say hi too? Come on.
He got upset in Walmart today because he thought he seen a guy. He thought he seen you. It was a guy that looked like you.
Yeah.
And he was like, Papa, Papa. The guy didn't acknowledge him. He was like, what?
Here, take one, Papa.
Gonna stay here for a minute. It's such a cutie. They said you was a cutie.
Looks like you might have a smudge on your thing somewhere. Oh.
I need my juice.
Oh, you gotta go get your juice.
Go grab
Okay.
your juice. Juicy juice. We're gonna go take a bath. Go lay down.
Good night, buddy.
Yeah.
Nah,
Good
nah.
night.
I got your juice in here.
Night night. Look, who is that right there? Is that Augie?
No.
No.
What's he doing?
Say hello, people.
He stuck his tongue out.
Okay.
I need juice.
Oh, he brought him a juice.
I need juice in my room.
Got you a juice? Okay. Say goodbye, people.
Oh, okay.
Take it back up.
Papa gonna take it.
Look, right there it is. I got it right there. There you go.
All right, Bob.
Give him that sugar. He wants you to take his tongue, Papa.
All right.
You want to come over and watch?
Say bye.
Come
Say
on,
love
talk.
you.
Bye.
Bye, bye, bye,
Love you.
Blow kisses.
Come here. Come here.
He's blowing kisses, Papa.
Come here.
We gotta go night night. We're gonna go take a bath.
Okay.
I love you.
Love you, babe. Have a good night.
You too.
I know the shame him. Why will miss you?
Love you, miss you. Okay.
He said,
Okay.
love you, miss you. Love y'all.
He wants to go tell him he loves him and misses him.
Oh.
We got one going to bed.
Angel, he's saying, love you, miss you.
So, Ashton, what'd you do on your birthday, buddy? Nothing.
Buddy, in.
You want back up here?
on this night spot.
And that's Nana's spot.
But take it.
Just another day, yeah. Yeah, it's been kind of cloudy and raining off and on here all day. Just happy to wake up. Yeah, that's always a good thing, bud. Anytime you're allowed to see another day, that's always a good thing. But back to your question, Ray, man, the water, I thought about drilling the well up here before, but I really don't want to, just simply because
Buddy in.
what we have now is just perfectly fine. I want to get more,
Oh,
Um,
I
wanna get-
phone.
at least 4 more totes. Yeah.
Yeah, you want that phone, but watch.
You see me on that phone? So I want to get about 4 more totes. And I mean, we run this year is the first time. Well, last year now 23 is the first time we actually run low on our water, and we got down almost out, but we never did run all the way out. So that's when we added 4 more totes. So now we have 8 total of the 275 gallon totes, and I'll probably put in 4 or 8 more eventually, because around the barn up there, I can put, a lot of them around it and catch all the water, which we're going to need them up there anyway for the greenhouse when we get it built. More water up there. If we're every day 6 feet above instead of 6 feet below, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're all full, Ashton, every one of them. All 8 of them are completely full.
Thank you.
Popcorn now.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
So I mean, we got plenty.
Sit down.
Worst case scenario, I mean, we could just, if we run out here at the house, we have all that up there that we just pump down here at the house. I don't know if I showed it or not, but I do have a pump that we bought. And the way that I rigged up the totes in the back, I just screwed the pump onto the line that I've stubbed out, and just hook it to a water hose and just run it down straight into the other tanks and it pump it out. And pump it all out in what, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that.
Mhm.
Just say roughly an hour. Just plug it up in an hour. I'll have all 4 of these drained and then are
Go,
full.
buddy. Go out with him.
Feel like I'm losing my voice. So.
Right.
Maybe video. Well, really, there's some many videos out there about rain catchment and stuff like that. There's a couple things that I should do with mine that I really, honestly, I don't see a point. Is do the first flush. But I don't know if you've seen, but the way I do the gutter, I put the screen over it, and then on the inside of that screen, I put a, well, I didn't show that on video, but there's a piece you put in where the water goes in to catch all the big chunks and stuff. And on the inside of the house, it catches all the small stuff. I mean, even with the first flush, you're going to still have a bunch of small stuff that comes into your pumps and stuff. That's why you got to have the filters. As long as you change your filters and stuff like that, it's perfectly fine. But yeah, it should have a first flush, but just I don't see a point in it, because what we have now, the way that I have it now, it works perfectly fine. I mean, I say that now, and I might go in here now in a minute and it not work at all. But so far, knock on wood.
See, there's one of them sites I was telling you what is the best and most affordable way to store water in abundance. That would be something good to do. Water
Yeah. One thing I do need to do with my totes though is I do need to paint them black, or I may just get some type of big black cloth to cover them all up at one time.
Excuse me.
Maybe do a recap video. Yeah. Yeah, I need to. Hopefully pretty soon. I mean, they're all full now, but I want to do, like I was saying, I want to add a few more to it. So whenever I get a few more totes, I'll probably make like a recap video and add to that. Y'all make $1 million episode this weekend. No, we couldn't even get on do our live stream, Ashton.
The internet wouldn't let us.
The internet wouldn't do much anything. I mean, I can watch TV like YouTube and stuff like that, and just basic stuff, but we couldn't do a live because it just locked down. I did a video on the lights. I went and bought me another light, and I figured I'd go ahead and do it. I don't know if you remember or not, Ashton, the bionic lights that I use, the solar powered lights. Hey, Justin, how you doing, son?
Hey, Justin.
But I went and bought another one of those, so I figured I'd go ahead and do a video on that. Right, it's uploading now. Actually, I think it's 75% uploaded now. As soon as it gets done, I'll upload it. Yeah,
So he was one of the ones who popped in nothing.
Yeah, we tried, but it wasn't. Maybe one day I'll get better internet. I want to try the Starlink, but I can't see paying $600 and $700 for the kit to get started. So I've been looking on, Facebook Marketplace trying to find a used one that somebody's wanting to sell, because you can get those about $300, half price. Too much sexiness on camera. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. Just
He's talking about putting a Bigfoot suit on and walking through the woods, Justin.
yeah, I think we've all agreed that if one of us put a Bigfoot suit on and run through the woods and tell everybody we had a Bigfoot up here in the woods, that we'd get our 1 million subscriber video out.
I volunteered Ashton and Jordan, if you agree, Ashton.
They have that Starlink here. It doesn't work good, Justin. I've been thinking about getting it. It's just I don't want to pay the full price for the stuff.
It's so expensive.
It's so expensive. Well, I can't afford to pay the full price for the stuff, for one thing. But every now and again, you find some used stuff online for like $300, half price. I mean, the internet we have works perfectly fine for everything except live videos like this right here. I'll run around in a Bigfoot suit.
We need you to come down here then. Is he down or up?
Run up on some peeps.
Down, right?
He's over.
Well, we need you to come over here.
Yeah, I guess we got enough videos and views and stuff. I'd do it.
Okay, I will.
He said he's ready to tell Jordan.
We'll buy the suit and y'all do it.
Yeah, the only people that know it ain't a real Bigfoot is like the bazillion people that's gonna watch this video. But everybody else will believe it's a real Bigfoot. Of course, that's like they say, what are you going to dress up for Halloween? And I have to tell them, I wear my costume year round. Sell it at Best Buy. 3 Bigfoot sightings, that will make millions. Yeah.
Jordan said no, so you might have to get Zach to help you.
He said, I don't know if it's good or not. They sell it at Best Buy. It's supposed to be really good internet, Justin. I don't know.
Here, bub.
It's supposed to be.
Go out.
I mean, it has to be better than what we have, really. But I'd like to try it. Like I said, the downfall to it is buying all the stuff up front is like $600 or $700. I think it's like $699, $700 to get started. That and it's like $120 a month. When I start making my bazillions off of YouTube, I'll be able to afford it. That one video should be about uploaded by now. It's 84%.
It says 10 minutes left.
Yeah. As soon as that gets uploaded, I'll send it.
Gotta run up on camera eating some jerky covered in
Catch up,
ketchup and
make it
real.
Yeah.
Right?
Get you like a fake deer or something and lay it down on the ground and make it look like you're eating it or something. Yeah, it'd be pretty good. I'd do it again.
Yeah. Or get Ashton and Zach to come up and get us a deer and do it that way, huh?
Mm-hmm. Let's think of that one video. Jordan will take one for the team, make some sacrifices.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
He said, Party pooper.
He's camera shy.
His head would be covered.
Raw dogs. The only bad thing about doing that up here is you run through these woods up here with a suit on like that, somebody liable to shoot you.
Yeah.
If you go too far in another piece of property or something.
Mm-hmm. Better keep it on you.
There's too many of them country boys up here, them guns. When you gonna come get your sticker, Ashton?
Need to mail Justin one too if he wants one.
Do you want us to mail you one, Justin? We still have a bunch of them. We mailed a couple people in here stickers. I think Betty got hers, and WNC should have got his by now, but he ain't been back on since. So
yeah, we ain't talked to him.
He might chime in sometime here tonight. But I found me a rifle, another pistol, and a shotgun today.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Better get them while you can.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you can even still buy the stuff. So we got it last week and I seen it. Yeah, you have to remind me too because I got them put up in the room over there. But if you remind me, I'll get you one. The Walmart in Morristown, Justin, actually has a bunch of rifles and shotguns and stuff like that. But the one in Waynesville don't have anything.
Mm-mm.
And any ammo you buy, you have to order that stuff. You just can't buy it. Shotgun stuff you can buy. Some hunting rifle stuff you can buy, but not much. The shields here that's selling. Or is that like a big store or something? Like a Walmart? Oh, and by the way, Ashton, that car wash you gave me the other day, I don't think that was the Supreme car wash. Because okay, Rural King. I said, yeah, they do. Ashton, Rural King does. They probably got more ammo in stock than most any place I've ever been to in a while.
Yeah.
More selection of stuff. They have quite a few behind the counter. About anything you want, really. I guess the most in one place is probably over in Waynesville, the one in Hazelwood. I can't remember the name of it now, but they have a biggest selection probably of all. It's just like a Dick's or a Huntman's Warehouse. Yeah. Hey, every now and again you can go to Dick's Sporting Goods and they have pretty good deals. Every now and again. Top of the line car washes. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I wasn't impressed with the car wash. I wasn't impressed with the car wash. I think it skipped a few steps. It definitely didn't give you all the bells and whistles.
We dropped back down to 5.
Well, Justin's on there. We can ask him what's the as far as like the military people, Justin. What are they? How are they feeling about any type of? I don't know how to explain it without getting kicked off of YouTube. Like an attack or something like that. Right? Does any of you guys ever talk about anything like that?
Hey, if it's free, it's me.
Yeah. I guess, do they talk about like, I'm trying to figure out a way to say it without getting kicked off here, but I guess any type of an attack or an event that would make preppers need to prep more, I guess the best way to put it.
They might not want them to talk about things like that too.
Well, a lot of times they really can't, but we got an inside source here. We have a United States Sergeant in the house.
Got told not work appropriate. Hey guys.
Hey, Arkansas.
Hey Arkansas.
So they
Yeah, spill the nuts, Justin. What about?
break off in the world. Yeah. So they don't want y'all talking about like any possibility of anything happening or anything like that, Justin? Is that what you're saying?
You already know what's about to break off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like spreading fear. I mean, it's kind of like on here they kind of don't want you saying a whole lot of stuff on here, so you got to figure out how to word it. And I'm a little too blunt to be figuring out how to word something.
Well, Justin knows that. Him and Ashton both. Exactly, Ashton.
Yeah.
That was Justin's way of putting it nicely.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of, I suppose, like everybody else, there's a lot of stuff that he can't say. There's a lot of stuff I ain't gonna say on here, but but now that we have as I think the one guy calls it Southern Prepper, I think calls it boots on the ground. We got us an informant right here. That might be bad to say though. Might get him in trouble.
Yeah.
I know they tell you not that you can't say certain things, you can't talk about certain stuff and all that good crap. They ever in the military, Justin, did they hear since you've been in, have they ever talked about like to be prepared for possibility of something or anything like that? Did they ever say anything like that to you?
He might not be able to say nothing. Frowned upon on YouTube. Yes, it is, Ashton.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I haven't personally got hit. I mean, we're not monetized anyway, but if you watch some videos, they talk about how they got like basically in trouble on here for saying certain things. They did, yeah. They talk about the border at all, just and like how that might affect, I guess, people here at all. Like, I guess there really ain't no way to figure out how to say this, but like, you know, a lot of people say that there's like a lot of the immigrants and stuff that come across the southern border is like basically we have a standing army inside our country now of different nationalities. Like, you know, you got Iran, you got China, and there's hundreds of thousands of them here. And you basically have 2 or 3 different standing armies here inside the country now. So, did they ever mention anything like that? I'm pretty sure they probably did, but I guess with the mentality of most people today, you can't really talk about that without freaking some people out.
Right.
Not directly. Yeah. Well, I think the common person with any common sense whatsoever would realize that, you know what I mean? That there's enough people here that don't. I'm trying to figure out how to say stuff, just brain fart, but there's enough people inside the country now that don't like it that can really disrupt it.
That's right.
Wants me a sniper, I found. Yeah, anything you can get to put up and keep, you know, as far as stuff like that, it's always a good thing. But buying stuff like that really ain't. I mean, you can find it pretty much everywhere, like the pew pew itself, but I guess the cartridges you would want to put in it is a little hard to find. It's even hard to find 22 stuff anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and again, Walmart gets a big ton of it, and then they're sold out the next day. So it's kind of hard to find about anything like that. So when you find it, you need to buy it and put it up, pretty much. So we have 5 people.
Mm-hmm. 4 now.
Yep.
Who was it? Like 6
7.
or 7 at one time.
7. And where you're at, Justin, is really, I mean, as far as something like that, you would have more to worry about than we would. But there's so many in the country now that they're spread out so much, you don't know. As soon as I get to 4,000, wow.
Yeah, we bought a solar light.
It's all it is a motion detection light, Ashton. It's one of the Bionic Extreme or something like that. It's it's pretty cool though. Overnight, it's got that red light that flashes on it.
We had a few other ones down there.
Yeah, I mean you
Same thing.
spread them out, and it looks like basically like a fake camera, but it's a motion detection light. So it's
Did you
actually
say like the one what?
kinda. Did you see the one up on the chicken barn, Ashton? It's like looks like a camera, and it's got that red light that flashes on it overnight. The one on the end of the house is like a street light, a regular street light on you sit on a pole, but it's solar powered. It's really bright. That one is. I've done a little short video on it, and it's uploading right now. It's about done. So that, and she's doing all the I don't know if you've seen them in Walmart. And the My Mini stuff is like an egg. The one she done the egg video on, stuff like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you got on the single. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we'll just keep. I found another one. They stay sold out at the dollar store, so whenever I see them, if I have the money, I'll grab one. And we got another one. I figured I'd do a video on it because we got a few of them up now, and they work good too. So no, I don't have any complaints with them. I wish the light would stay on a little longer, but it is what it is. Other than that, I mean, it does pretty good.
But yeah, I got the 2 mini things, and we're gonna do the rest of them when we get them.
Yeah, she done one, the minis, the My Mini deal. She done the egg one, the hard-boiled egg one. She just done a video on the waffle maker, and she wants the grilled cheese sandwich maker, and which I want one of those too because I like grilled cheese sandwiches. And then
they have a little toaster one.
they have a toaster, a coffee pot, and a food blend. What do you call it? A mixer. And then some kind of drink thing.
Elena says hello, butt face.
Hey, girl. Hello, butt face. What, she doing YouTube videos at one time, Justin?
That's our granddaughter, everybody.
Yeah. Alana. On our other channel, yeah. Yeah, I thought you did. How many subscribers has she got on that channel now, Justin? We need to figure out how to do the like the guest stuff on this.
Yeah.
They've done. I watched a couple videos on how to do it, but that's just pretty much over my head, though. Not a lot of subscribers there. Katie watches a bunch of kid YouTube channels and stuff, and some of those little kids get millions and millions of views per video.
Yeah, that Hudson and
One Day Alex and
One Day Alex.
Hudson Farm, Hudson Playground. That One Day Alex kid is just a little kid, but he'll put out a video in like 3 or 4 days. It's got like 10 million views or something like that. That and that Mr. Beast, he'll put out a video and he's got
Who?
hundreds of millions of views.
Which one?
Mr. Beast. He don't watch out, it's
Yeah.
different, but I keep telling myself I'm in the wrong business. Yeah, me too, buddy. Bail bonding just ain't what it used to be. That's where she gets her ideas, yeah. Tell her to stay with it. Because them kid videos, them things really,
Yeah.
they kick off pretty good. Like I said, Caden, he watches them and they get hundreds of millions of views. Well, that, like I said, that one day Alex, his videos average 10 to 25 million views per video. Yeah, Mr. Beast makes billions. We just try to make millions. Yeah. Yeah, he does. He gives away $100,000 at a time. Must be nice.
Yeah.
And pretty much all his money come off YouTube because I watched the little episode about how he started out and stuff like that. He said his mom worked 2 jobs and lived in an apartment and all sorts of good stuff. He said, so he just started throwing, for fun, he just started throwing stuff on YouTube. Next thing you know, he's a bazillionaire. Yeah, when he was young. Yeah. I did too. I'm not old, actually.
Sure you are.
How long you want to stay on for?
No, okay.
A few more minutes?
Yeah, it's only 9.
Well, 8:56. We've been on right now an hour. Ain't too bad. We normally stay on about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. They tried to, I seen on here where they, he went over to Africa and drilled 100 whales on one of his videos. And the liberal idiots tried to shut his YouTube channel down because they said he was racist over digging whales for poor black people.
Shorts. Mm-hmm.
Who's famous now? But yeah, there's a group of people trying to shut him off of YouTube because he went over and drilled all those whales.
Yeah, trying to help them.
Yeah, he just went over trying to help people, and next thing you know, he's called racist and everything else. You calling me fat? My button. He bought a supermarket, and he paid somebody $10,000 or something like that. Is it $10,000 or $100,000 per day? Every day that they could stay in there. It might have been $10,000.
I think it was 10,000.
Yeah, and I think that boy won. Is it the 40,000 or something? 400,000. He won quite a bit of money.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 400,000 because staying there like 40 days or something like that. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and by the way, I don't know if I'm gonna get the shipping container or not, because now he's saying he don't know if he can get it in here or not. So I don't know.
So back to square one, building it.
Yeah, so he wants me to send him a video of the road and where I want to put it, to see if he wants a chance bringing it out here, because you don't pay them until they set that thing off the trailer, and then once they set it off, then you pay them. And if you don't set it where I want it, you know, I mean, what's the point? You can't just bring it up here and set it in the middle of the road. Be nice to have, and I really want to get one, but I mean, if they can't get it in here, then and that's one thing I forgot to do is video the road for him.
Yeah.
And so,
Right? Yeah, we did put a video on there, huh?
yeah. Most people won't do stuff like that, Ashton. They'd be like, well, if you can't send it to me, I ain't gonna, you know. Yes.
That, and you'd have to watch all the videos to try to find out which one.
No, you can tell him which one to watch, but that don't mean he'd watch it. And most likely he wouldn't. He wouldn't watch it.
No.
And this is the guy that told me, he said, I can put it in more places than anybody else that deliver them. He said, I can put it in there. I was okay. Supposed to get 2 more loads of gravel Tuesday. Well, they're not full, I guess what I would call a full load. They're just like 5 tons at a time. 5-ton loads. Supposed to bring 2 more. But now whether he does or not, I don't know. I'm supposed to bring it just sometime Tuesday. So they haul them on a flatbed trailer, Ashton. Yeah, basically that's all it is, just a big flatbed trailer. A gooseneck trailer. I mean, he could get it. I think he could get it in here. I mean, you know, they got this trailer in here. I mean, and they just pull it with a regular ton truck, and some of them don't have a ton truck, maybe 3/4 ton. But I mean, a lot of them that haul a lot of those containers have the big ton truck, 4-wheel drive. But even a 4-wheel drive truck, you know, that what I was saying about this road, it gets so slick in places. That dump truck was 4-wheel drive, but they had the street tread on it, like the big semi trucks on the road, the big straight tread tires on those things. That's what was on that dump truck, and it wouldn't even move. It'd get right in that curve and just stop. It wouldn't move at all. So we had to pull him out twice.
But now that there's a little gravel there, maybe he'll.
Right where we put the last, right around the gate, right there, Ashton, where we're gonna try to just keep going from there on up
To the trailer.
Yeah, there. If you know down here where the ruts are at in the road, after you get off the bottom of the hill and you come out the little straightaway where the ruts start, I'd like to put some in those ruts right there, and then from the gate up to the trailer. But right now we're just going to worry about from the gate, that curve at the gate, and then up. Try to get as far up there as we can. Yeah. Flatbed truck, bunch of ratchet straps and tequila. Yeah. I think most of them are drunk when they try to get in.
If you remember, you'll record it.
Yeah.
You charge the camera.
Want the gravel?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I can remember to record it, I'll record it. I forgot the camera last time, and Jordan done parts of it with his phone. And I made the video out of the parts with his phone. Because for us, the worst part is coming around the gate and starting up right there, because we always slide right there. That's
Mhm.
the way that you turn and go up. It's just slick anyway. It's pretty rough right in that one spot right there.
We need to get that other camera fixed down there too.
Yeah. Yeah, that one camera down at the gate, we still ain't fixed it.
Find me a lifted truck.
What kind of lifted truck, Justin? There's a ton of them things around here. He did buy him one of the old military Blazers, the diesel. He had one of them. Him and his brother kept getting stuck over in Cherokee, back in the woods. I think Ashton might have been part of that too. We went over to Black Mountain, got it, drove it back, and the tires on that thing was sold out. It gave me a headache driving it home. I ain't never heard nothing roar like that ever. That was the loudest roar off a tire I believe I've ever heard in my life. But yeah, they sell them old lifted trucks around here. The Blazer, yeah. Whatever I can get. Me some lights on and awesome stuff. Don't be hating on the Blazer. Lasted me a good 2 months. That's about right. But yeah, there's all kinds of lifted trucks around there, son. I see them online all the time in Facebook Marketplace. Now, whether they're not or didn't make it back to Arizona, that's the next thing. So I can't guarantee that part. You couldn't talk in the cat. Oh, I know. I drove that thing back from Black Mountain. And like I said, I ain't never heard nothing that loud. Ever in my life. It was so loud it hurt your head. You'd have a headache when you got out of it. And that's just a roar off the tires. I don't even remember what kind of tires was on that thing. Man, it was bad. I mean, I'm sure it did good, but Jesus.
Screaming at each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say it done pretty good in the mud and stuff like that too. Because I mean, old diesel, I'd say it done pretty good. And I think your brother secretly wanted it. Yeah, you'd be riding up the road that thing, like sitting beside each other like that. I'd have to scream at you to get you to hear me. It was so loud in that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And vibrate all over the road. And the big old tires on you, go up road steering wheel doing this like it's all over the road. Yeah, little Nissan, yeah. He did, that's why I sabotaged it. Yeah, little red Nissan he had, actually. We hauled, there's a little Nissan truck. There's one of them that had a little short bed on it. It ain't a Frontier or something else. But we pulled a horse trailer with that little bitty truck. It had two 1,500-pound horses in it. And it never, you couldn't even tell it was back there. Yeah, he did. That's why he sabotaged it. I'm surprised he didn't wind up with it. I think Dustin traded that little Nissan in on that Dodge, maybe. I don't know. I mean, he's traded 9 million times, so I don't know. And Justin, he's traded bazillion times too now. Yeah, you got to remember that whenever you look at the numbers on this, one of them don't count. You know what I'm saying? Because you're one of them.
Well, I was just looking at it to see if it was.
Well, no, I mean, you can leave it on. You get watch hours for it, or watch time for it. Nissan Frontier, yeah, that's what it was. Had that little video short red bed on it. That thing pulled good and everything. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think done good, actually. I mean, for what it was, I mean, I was really impressed with it. Really was.
We got a couple more subscribers.
Yep. I went ahead, that video was done, so I went ahead and hit send on it. It's just 10 minutes long, so. But yeah, I'm about ready to call it at you. Yeah, I just put out an episode, actually, hot off the press. Video just dropped. You must be a hardcore fan to know when the videos drop. That's that little cheap light I told you we get. They're like $20, but I mean they work really, really, really good.
Okay, Bubba can come in here. Ashton said you need to take one for the team, Jordan.
And put on the suit.
Force the wife to subscribe. Said hit that button.
Or clap some cheeks. Well, tell her thank you, Justin.
Yeah, tell her thank you. Back up to 6 now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as far as subscribers, we got like
544.
544 right now. I mean, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
No more, I mean, no more than we've done it.
So we're about halfway there.
Yeah.
It's a suit or Daisy Dukes, Jordan.
Yeah.
Hey, Jordan!
I might do the Daisy Dukes, I guess. I don't know. Just whatever it takes.
I bet you don't.
I think Angel's got a big rabbit suit that somebody can put on.
There you go.
Ashton said it's the suit or Daisy Dukes, Jordan.
No.
He said no.
Yeah, he just don't want to cooperate. I'll talk him into it, though.
Justin would probably do it.
You know Justin would.
He's like you.
He said, please God, pick the suit. That probably would. I mean, honestly, it'd probably get a ton of video. I mean, like watches and stuff like that. But you talking about the comment section, boy, that'd be cussing you like a dog.
Oh, yeah.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in their life. But I think good or bad comments that count as is like good. As long as they're communicating about it, I think it's all matters.
When I saw ice cream.
What are you guys
all
doing?
you guys doing?
You want to come
Yeah.
over here? You want to come over and say hey?
He's being shy now.
Yeah, any other time we'd be over. Yeah, I think we're down to about 15 more minutes and we'll call it. Ain't getting nothing but $20 is $20.
You sound like your daddy now.
Yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do. Is that the PG-13? Yeah, Justin, PG-13. Is that the saying in the military now, Justin? $20 is $20.
Yeah, I got a video for you, but we'd probably lose a lot of subscribers.
Probably.
But Donald Trump, nice guy, right there. Was
Then what?
Donald Trump, nice.
I don't know.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. I know. I think most people that would come in here is pretty much insane mentality as I do. I'm sorry, I just meant to take one for the team. Yeah, yeah, Justin. We gotta have views and
Subscribers.
Yes, but like I said, we've done it about 4 months now. We're a little over halfway on both, so I mean it ain't bad.
At this rate, it'd take us about a year.
Yeah, but it is what it is. There you go. We can read between the lines. And that's true. So maybe, I mean, if it dries up enough, we can start either building the shed or bringing up the greenhouse part, whichever.
We desperately need them both.
Yeah.
Probably the shed, because the greenhouse can wait a little bit more towards summer, but we need it done before summer too.
He said you ain't never read nothing in your life. Dang, Ashton, he just called you out, buddy. You gotta figure out how big we're gonna build the shed. Because if we build it the size I want to build it, we won't be able to do the wraparound porch on the side of the house. Which I'm good with. We'll figure out something else to do on the other end or something. I don't know. We'll figure out something. Because we want to build it big enough to use it for a shed, put the bikes in, and like some type of food storage, on the back. Like insulate it real good and put shelves in it where we can stock our stuff up in there. So maybe we'll get all that figured out. Mom's not giving anything I want to build. Just played with some action figures. He said, Mom said I could be anything I wanted to be in life. Yeah. Won't say what they really were.
Another idea is trying to fix the roof on your trailer thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can use that for like a fridge storage thing.
It's too hot now, you can't.
Or use that for your bike or something.
I mean, yeah, I could put my bike in that, but like as far as food storage, stuff like that, I wouldn't put nothing like that in it because it gets so hot in there.
Maybe use that for part of the storage for your.
I mean, I could put my bike in there now.
Right.
Just take that stuff out of it.
Yeah. Then we got to figure out where to put all that stuff again.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. We need some type of good sized shed. Of some sort, we need a shed.
Maybe build a shed and stuff down there beside your building. And then we can put like the smokehouse right there where we're gonna build that. 'Cause, 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 'c
Just buy some dry freeze food. We got tons of stuff now, Justin, that we gotta
Put up.
we're running out of room, so which is a good thing. You can't never have too much stored up food and water and stuff like that, supplies of any kind.
Just running out of room where to put it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I want to see y'all build something new. Yeah, I want to build something new, Ashton. I want to build it. Like I said, I don't know about the shipping container yet because he told me he'd get in here nice and he don't know if he can or not. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get that or not. So either I'm gonna start the greenhouse and get that done,
but you gotta get the solar panels up first.
or I'm gonna start building a shed of some sort out here at the end of the house. But if I build a shed, I'm gonna build it big enough to park the bikes in and take one section of it and box it in and insulate it really good for like food storage and stuff like that. Kind of a multi-purpose thing. And then of course we'll catch water off the top of it. But if I put it where I'm talking about putting it, I won't be able to put solar panels on it because it'd be useless because it's over there next to the tree line and it stays shaded right there. If I build a building, I'll probably build it 12 by 24. But it's kind of pointless to build something small because it's just like the room here. We've got everything piled in.
When you gonna start the addition to the house? We need to do that too, but
That's on the list, Ashton. It's just doing it,
money and time.
Yeah. We're trying to figure out what we need the most right now. Like if the world was to turn to crap, what would we need right now is the way we look at it. If we had to come home and shut the gate and stay here, what would we need? Yeah, I was wanting to bury part of it, Arkansas, but that's why I was just talking about the guy that delivers or sells them. He's kind of local, but he ain't. He's 2 counties over. But anyway, I talked to him about 2 or 3 months ago, and he said, "Yo, yeah, I'll get that thing in there. I don't care. I don't care where it's at. I'll put it in there." But now he's telling me, "Well, I don't know if I'll get it in there or not. You'll have to send me a video of the road and where you want it to go." So, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna get it or not. But yeah, I was wanting to bury half of it. Well, most of it. I was wanting to get it and just set it down there for now, and then have an excavator come in and dig, and then pick it, grab it and slide it in, and then bury most of it. Just cover the top of it up, basically, is all I want to do. And but I mean, the way it's looking right now,
Greenhouse, I'd say, for food storage. We were debating
Or food
between
storage.
that and the container, though, because this whole room's filled with buckets.
well, even if we get the container,
Mhm.
we can't just go throw food in the container
No.
because it'll be oven in it in the summertime too.
Oh, I know.
So that'd be the thing. But if we get it buried, half of it buried, as long as it has enough earth on it, it should stay around 55 degrees inside the whole buried section of the container.
Yeah, because then it'd be like almost like a root cellar. What farm should I get?
Canic. I'm not sure what a canic is, and I don't know. Berettas they've always been good. Just me personally, I don't like Berettas, but most of the Berettas that I've ever had or do have is just too heavy, too bulky. It's like a 45 for me. It's they're good for home, but as far as to carry it, I don't like it. Too heavy. I'm a 9 person myself, but I only like 40s. I've always favored a 9mm for some reason. Taurus are good guns too. I mean, they've changed a whole lot, and that's one of the ones I carry every day is a Taurus. I carry one for personal, and then I carry one for work, a Taurus. Sometimes 2 of them. I ain't much of a Glock fan neither. I don't much care for the Glocks. I mean, as far as functioning, they're probably about the best gun. One of the best guns, but I just don't like the way they look and feel. I don't like the way they feel in my hand. Yeah, if you find one kind that you like, you stick with it. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, Bubba.
You got your battery.
M&P, yeah. Yeah, Arkansas M's one of the best ones you can get. But okay, thank you.
They brought that so you could do your video with it.
Okay, thank you. I'll do the video with it. Okay, you can hang on to it. You can hang on to it. Okay, you can hang on to it for me. I don't need it in there.
You can't play in the filing cabinet though.
Huh?
Can't play in the filing cabinet.
One of my everyday carries, what I call my toss around, because you run and you.
Okay. If you want.
Well, put it this way: I ran through a cow pasture one time and we jumped across
Okay.
like a little stream. And when I did, I landed knee deep, and like on the sides of the bank where it's just mud. I sunk plumb to my knees. Got out and was chasing somebody to the woods, but after we got him, I had to basically sit down and dig the mud out of my gun. It was a Taurus. Well, it wasn't mud, it was cow crap, what it was.
Buddy wants out.
And
Buddy
stuff like
wants
it
out
happens
with you.
on a regular basis with us, I guess. We had the radios, little 2.8 radios we carry. And whenever I had that one in my hand, when I landed, the radio went into the crap too. They had to actually take the radio apart and clean the crap out of the inside of it to get it to work again. And the Taurus, the clip was jammed full of mud. I mean, it was bad. I had to break it down and clean it, and I mean, it still works perfectly fine. And that's why I call it my throw around gun.
Whoa.
But the Arkansas, the JCR in here, the one that's talking back and forth with Ashton and us here, that's my son. He's the military man. He's giving us some inside scoops of what the military was saying and what they ain't saying. So he can't say a whole lot, but he can kind of hint around a little bit about what's been said or what's been expected to happen and stuff like that. So we got us an inside man here.
I haven't.
Eat squirrel, yeah, that's about, to me, it's nasty. It's basically you're eating a rat. I mean, honestly. But if you get hungry enough, I eat a rat. I ain't a bit above it. If I didn't have nothing else and there was a rat out in the yard, I'd eat that rat. But squirrel, they just ain't much meat on. You'd have to have, if you ever notice, you see people that go squirrel hunting and they got them little jackets, like the pouches in the front, they poke them squirrels in. That's why they have so many squirrels in that pouch, is because it takes 10 or 15 to make a meal. It's like a third of a rabbit, or the rabbits that I've had. Squirrels just teeny tiny. But a lot of people make squirrel gravy and all kinds of crap. But yeah, I've ate them. I've ate quite a few of them, honestly. And you probably have too, Ashton and Justin, around my daddy. You probably eat the rat too around my daddy. Because if it was meat, it didn't get thrown away. It got put in the freezer. And whenever he forgot what it was, that's when he'd break it out and cook it. And that's what you ate. Mama would make them biscuits. And whatever meat was thrown out of the freezer, that's what you eat that day. And pinto beans and mashed potatoes that's been recycled about 2 weeks.
I went the other day and didn't see one down.
Shilton Laurel. Well, you know, that's I don't know if it's just there or everywhere, because here on this mountain, I don't think I've ever seen, in the years that we've had this property, I may have seen 5 or 10 total, and that's it. But
Yeah, you don't see them much.
you just don't.
I hear the cats outside again.
And you just don't see them here much. But now I'll tell you, the house in Waynesville, the mountain above the house there, they're everywhere up there. They're just jumping everywhere up in there.
What?
Squirrels up on that mountain. Yeah, and squirrels fried. Yeah. No, I don't think the fire has anything to do with it, actually. It's just that's just like what's saying here, you know, that it's just, you just don't see many of them. There's just certain spots that there's tons of them. There's some spots that there ain't none. You see more deer here than you do really anything else. We've seen a big herd of deer actually. We went out to Morristown and was coming back in the back way, and there's like a little, you go up that little side road and there's like a little field down in the dip, and that was probably 15 or 20.
Yeah, I was going to say about 15, 20 of them.
Yeah, that's probably 15 or 20 of them, a little small herd of them. That's the most I've ever seen outside captivity in one group. We went to Hollywild, and there was hundreds of deer there, but that was like captivity deer. You know, they raised them there. And there was hundreds of them things in one little patch. Just that one little crew right there that run by us the first time, there's probably 200 or 300 right there. Yeah, it could be, Ashton. A lot of times if you see a lot of nut trees and stuff like that around, you'll see a lot of squirrel too. Like acorns, I guess what I'm trying to say, and stuff like that. Anywhere you see a bunch of those type of trees. But this is, it's weird the way they are. That and here on the mountain, there's so many hawks and stuff. I get that's probably what keeps them thin down here, is because I don't know what it is about this area, but the hawks here are
Terrible.
in abundance. There's many, many, many of them.
I can't even let my dog out.
Yeah. If you see one in the air when you walk out, and say you take the dog out and let him run up to the chicken house, and you come back out of the chicken house, there's like 10 or 15 flying above the thing. They come out that quick. And it's not just one or two. I mean, there are like many of them in one group. Huge, huge hawks here. So I'd say that they have them kind of thinned out, little animals like that. And right when you get off the main road down here, there's a little, somebody's living actually in a school bus down there, and they got chickens that run around. But evidently they're not eating their chickens. I don't know. They just love to just come up here and eat ours, I guess. But I don't let them out like that no more, though. We had the sacrificial 10 roosters that we brought up here, and we let them free range, and we're down to 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to put them things in the freezer. I was going to eat them things. Had them fattened up and everything. There's some big roosters, too. Make it pro. Same what, Ashton, the hawks or the squirrels?
Probably squirrels.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm sure that, I'm not saying they're not in here, but you'd have to go through there and find them, because that's not something that I see, jumping around the trees out here. There's a bunch of woodpeckers, because you hear them things just drilling the crap out of these trees all the time. Rabbits. There's tons of rabbits running around out here. Yeah, squirrels. There's tons of wild rabbits out here. Those things are actually everywhere. And turkeys, wild turkeys, they're everywhere. Like I said, though, the deers, I mean, they're thick out here. The deer are. They're starting, for some reason, they're moving around a lot right now. I mean, as far as in the woods and stuff. Normally, they kind of settle down a little bit this time of year, but they're moving around now a lot. Yeah, the boiled dumplings, Arkansas, and the dumplings, the older squirrels. That's basically how my mom always fixed them.
We had a bunch of rabbits. Remember, Ashton?
Yeah, we used to have a bunch of rabbits. We'd dispatch like 15 at a time.
If not more.
Me and my Uncle Carl, he'd come down.
Baby must have went to bed. He wanted in here.
And we'd absolutely do away with about 10 or 15 of them at a time.
I won't get a chance to.
New Zealand.
We had the Californian, the red New Zealand, and the white New Zealand.
Yeah. But yeah, if he's we had oh yeah, with my daddy Ashton, you never know what you're eating. But rabbit is actually very good. Actually, I think I have some in the freezer here. You come back up here, we'll fix one. I think I have one or two left in the freezer. You can go to Go Grocery and buy a whole rabbit. You know, the whole dressed out rabbit in the freezer section at Go Grocery in Waynesville there. It ain't like $4. That's what I'm saying. You can't, I mean, you don't know what they're fed or nothing like that, but you can't raise rabbits and feed them and kill them and put them in the freezer for $4. You can't do it. And that's what they cost at Go Grocery. And a good size rabbit. So, I mean, honestly, money wise, you'll come out better just going up there buying you a bunch out of the freezer and take them home, put them in your freezer. Maybe put them in some type of better package or something. Like this thing we have, vacuum seal them good. I mean, financially, that's a better way to go.
He wants to come see us.
Huh?
He wants to come in here and sit with us.
That's Papa.
Yeah, you and me and Papa and Augie.
You want to talk?
Augie.
You want to talk?
It's Augie.
Mm.
It's Augie.
He went home.
Me call him.
Look,
It's Augie.
Augie and Nana and Papa and Kaden.
And my shoes.
Yeah.
Okay, his own shoes on.
Yeah.
But I have no shoes on. My shoes on.
They do that if you sell. But I think I've only ate rabbit once or twice. Then. No, I could never tell with Papa.
They do good if you sell. No, not really, because you can't really get nothing out of them. You get like a breeder rabbit. You get those for $15, $20 a piece. And you can sell them small, $5, $10 a piece, freezer size. So I mean, like I said, a bag of feed is
I'm running here.
He wants on your lap.
roughly $20 a bag. You know, 50-pound bag. So it's hard to make any money off a rabbit. It's got to be something that you want to do. A lot of people save the rabbit hide and fur and stuff, make stuff out of it. but I'm not that skilled. So we'll stay on about. This is 140 now. We'll stay on 145. We'll send about 5 more minutes.
Okay.
That way we can see him before he goes to bed.
What's missing juice? The missing juice.
But yeah, financially the best way to do rabbits is to go grocery and buy it. It's like $4.99 for a rabbit. The whole daggone rabbit, the stressed out.
I think
in
we
the
have
freezer
one in
bag.
the freezer. If
That's what I was
Ashley
telling
wants
him.
to try it, we'll dig it out for him.
Yeah, that's why I was telling him. I think we have a couple in the freezer. If we do, we'll fix it.
Yeah, we'll
He
dig
said
it
he
out for him.
can't remember eating one. I don't think.
Okay. Yeah, we'll dig it out for you. What, baby? Somebody wants up here with you. You want him up here?
Him.
You want to hold him?
What you Mama?
Where are you going?
What do you
His foot got stuck.
want to take this? Want to take this and throw it? Want to have this? No, we inviting him to over.
What about chicken and quails? They worth chickens. Yeah, kind of. Because say like the way we get them, I buy the barnyard chickens. Not barnyard. The what do you call them things? The chicken house chickens is what I call them. Where the big chicken houses have them, and they just get eggs off of them and sell the eggs. And then after they turn a year and a half old, they get rid of those and replace them with fresh ones. Every time those chickens hit a year and six months old, they get rid of them. All right, and then there's a certain people gets all those chickens and sells them, and you can buy them for $5 a piece. And that's how I get our chicken. They're not they're not a big meat producer, you know what I mean? They don't have like the large breast and all that stuff whenever you kill them, but it's still chicken and it's good. So basically what I'll do is I'll keep these until they slow way down on laying eggs and get to the point where all you do is feed them, you ain't getting nothing out of them, then they'll go in the freezer. But with that being said, you could take like these same chickens and take them to Waynesville. You pay $5 a piece for them here, and you take them to Waynesville, and you could sell them for roughly $15 to $20 a piece in Waynesville, the very same chicken. So yeah, I mean, you can make some money off of them. But as far as raising them from a dib, little baby dib, and to a full-grown chicken and selling it to make money off of it, not really, no. Because, I mean, you got to look into all the feeds you're going to be feeding it, and medicated or non-medicated, whatever how you want to do it, the starter feed. And that stuff's expensive. The quail, kind of they don't eat. You got to do a lot of, with their feeders, you got to do a whole lot of zero waste feeders where they can't sling. A quail will run their head in their feed and sling it everywhere and waste everything. So if you can figure out a way to do that before they can't do it, then it's okay that way, because a quail will start laying eggs when it's 4 weeks old. So, and quail eggs sell pretty good for like people who like to pickle the eggs, and the quail. Basically, when you kill a quail to eat it, all you get is the breast. The rest of it goes in the trash. But it takes, for me, I'm 235 pounds. I'm 6'2", 235 pounds. I'd have to eat like 6 of them. So.
Take that one off. Take that one off. Take that one off.
I used to raise quail, just mess around with them. They're not that bad, and you get so many eggs off of them. You can go from 5 quail to 100 quail and flat out in no time at all. But there again, it just all depends on how you want to feed them. You can do the all organic way and like pick grass and feed them and all that stuff. But who has the time for all? Unless you just basically lived on your farm 24/7, and that's all you had to do, then you could probably do it. And like chickens, the feed, you can cut down on the feed if you don't free range. and let them go out and eat bugs and stuff all day long. You won't have to feed them nowhere near as much feed. But
The hawks
You-
tend to limit that.
you can't do that here. The hawks will thin your herd out real quick up here. And that and raccoons overnight. Raccoons, but the chicken house that we built is I put a lot of predator proofing work into that. They may dig in there and kill them all tonight, but so far they ain't even tried. But we did spend a lot of time on kind of making sure that they couldn't. I try to block all the holes I could block up and all that stuff. That we done a predator apron that goes down and then out right about 2 feet around all the way around the bottom. But quail, yeah. Need to post up at tomorrow. Yeah, there's a it ain't open right now, but through the spring and summer, right down the road here. Well, it's a little bit more down the road, down in the town here. What much town it is, they have like a little farmer's market type thing that you can go in there and do that with. Like you sell chickens there, you can sell quail there, and like produce. I mean, basically anything you want to sell, you can sell it there. Now, something like that, maybe you could do well with the chickens and the quail, or even the rabbits. But the rabbits, they eat a lot of food. And they cost so much to keep up, and you got to have pretty decent cages for them. And if you build your cages out of wood for a rabbit, that rabbit will eat that cage. I mean, literally chew that cage into pieces. So the best way to do it is all steel constructed wire cages for a rabbit.
So that's what we have in Waynesville.
Yeah.
Wood cages.
I mean, I still have all the rabbit cages that I'm going to bring here and put them up at the chicken barn just in case, I mean, if we ever get 1 or 2 here and there or something. But I mean, that's not something that we're going to get a ton of, because we had 40 or 50 at one time. I mean, that was ridiculous.
If not more.
And that's before they had babies. So, I mean, like I said, when we offed them, we offed 15 to 20 at a time in one day. But I mean, all honesty, if we had just one big freezer just for that, that wouldn't be that bad.
Mm-hmm.
And put them in that vacuum sealer, put them in a bag and vacuum seal them up, then maybe, yeah. So the quail you can get, I mean, people sell those things up to $10 a piece, but I would not pay $10 for no quail. I mean, you can buy, it all depends on what kind of quail you want. They have like the type of exotic ones, like a little button quails and stuff like that people keep in a cage inside their house for pets and stuff like that. The bob white and the feral quail and stuff like that is what I'm talking about. The jumbo Cortnix quail, the Cortnix quail, jumbo Cortnix quail, the bob whites, all of them are meat quail. But you could do those, and you may be lucky to get $5 a piece out of them to actually, instead of having to keep them so long to get rid of them, $5 a piece maybe. Then if you got into a real good market, $10 a piece. But I would never pay $10 a piece for them. In all honesty, unless I was going to keep it, like for breeding stock, I wouldn't pay $5 for them.
Exactly, yeah.
Exactly, Ashton. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be something that's going to benefit you in some way. But, I mean, just to take it out and make money off of it, I just don't. Used to, 15, 20 years ago, absolutely, yeah. But now the feed and everything is so high. And I think it's by design. I really do. Just to cut out the little small farms and stuff like that. Even like the chickens we have, we could buy a bazillion more eggs than we're getting now for what we're just paying in feed. Financially, it's not a great thing. I mean, we have 35, 40 chickens up there, and you got to feed them, and you got to keep those big 55-gallon drums full of feed. So, I mean, it's not financially worth doing it. It's just more of a hobby. And we done that because the babies wanted chickens, and she wanted them to.
I don't know where your sippy cup is.
You lose your cup?
Yeah.
Did you? There it is. Where are you going? You going night night?
Going in there and turn the heater.
But anyway, we're losing everybody now, so right now would be a good time to end it. Don't you think?
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, I guess everybody's starting to click that check out on us here, so we're gonna get off here. We'll try to do it again tomorrow night or Tuesday night or something. I'll try to schedule it in advance or something.
Yeah.
So anyway, Ashton, come get your sticker.
Good
I'm in
night.
Arkansas.
Night, Betty.
Not Betty. I didn't know you were still on here, Betty. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't either. So it must be just Betty in Arkansas and
Ashton.
Ashton.
Well, that can't be true though, because it was on your phone too. Did you sign off on your phone? That's what I'm saying, because you're still on there too, so that can't be right. Good night, guys. Anyway, we'll catch everybody tomorrow probably. See you guys.